Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now.
Today Tix is your one-stop shop for theater tickets with the best prices on tickets to Broadway and beyond. Today Tix has Broadway tickets up to 40% off, which makes it easier than ever to see that show you've always wanted to see, or discover something you'll love just as much. Book your tickets in advance or even day of if you're feeling spontaneous. Visit todaytix.com/comedytix or download the Today Tix app today and get $20 off your first purchase with code COMEDYTIX.
Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband,
Wife.
do you remember what happened yesterday?
Job came really close to cussing out God, but not quite.
But not quite. But he
Yeah.
did say, if you don't quit your shenanigans, you might not be able to see me anymore because I'll be dead.
Right, yeah, he was threatening suicide
Mm-hmm.
because his shit sucks.
Yeah,
So-
he was remonstrating,
Yeah, he was doing that.
whatever
Whatever that, entails.
entails. Whoa.
All right, so that was Job chapter 7.
It sure as fuck was.
What are we reading today?
Job chapter 8.
All right, let's get into this.
Okie dokie. Okay, Job chapter 8.
Okay.
Then Bildad the Shuhite replied.
Bildad the Shuhite.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is his.
Is this another friend?
Yeah, like this is friend number 2.
Got it.
We heard from friend number 1.
I like the name, Bildad the Shuhite.
Okay.
What is this Shuhite? I wonder.
I don't know.
Is it like
It's
3
one of
inches,
those-
2 inches?
No, not.
Not a
what?
Shuhite.
You're
Sorry.
an idiot. No, it's one of those Hittites and
yeah, I know.
All those.
But I
ites.
couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
mhm.
You're silly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Bildad the Shuhite is saying.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay. Yep.
How long will you say such things?
Yeah. How long? Is
I-
it gonna be days?
I'll tell
Weeks?
you how long.
Till I'm done.
Till I fucking don't feel like saying it anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Your words are a blustering wind.
Oh.
Does God
Jesus.
pervert justice? Does the Almighty pervert what is right?
I mean, technically, yeah, he
Yeah,
is kind
yeah.
of actually.
Yeah, he is a person that perverts justice.
I mean, according to this chapter in the Bible.
yeah,
So.
yeah, he definitely perverted what is right.
Right.
When your children sinned against him, he gave them over to the penalty of their sin. They brought it on
What
themselves.
did they
had a
do?
party.
Oh,
They partied
Okay.
too hardy.
got it.
They fought for their right to party,
Yeah.
and they lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you will seek God earnestly and plead with the Almighty, if you are pure and upright, even now he will rouse himself on your behalf.
Willie.
I know this for a fact.
Yeah.
I know it. And restore you to your prosperous state. What?
Okay.
You're
Because
gonna
that's
raise-
what matters.
You're going to raise my 10 dead kids from the dead?
No, he's not.
No. Your beginnings will seem humble. So prosperous will your future be.
Yeah, because God, I guess.
I'm like, do you not understand that my children died?
Right. 10 of them. All 10 of them.
Yeah. And my body hurts.
Yeah.
Which just
boils.
isn't fair.
Right.
You know?
Plus, livestock's all gone.
Right. Like, I hadn't even got to my businesses yet.
Right.
My holdings,
Yeah.
my stocks and whatever.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
like, first and foremost, my kids are gone and my body hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, before anything else.
Right.
Oh
And you guys are
God.
bitching at me.
And tell me I deserve it. And that
Right.
my kids deserve it.
Right.
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Ask the former generation and find out what their ancestors learned. For we were born only yesterday and know nothing. Well, you got that right. You sure do know nothing. And our days on earth are but a shadow. I mean,
Okay.
that's akin to YOLO, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Will they not instruct you, your ancestors that I just told you to contact?
They won't. They're dead.
Right. Will they not instruct you and tell you? Will they not bring forth words from their understanding?
They will not.
They won't. They just won't. Can papyrus grow tall where there is no marsh? I mean, now
I'm
it
guessing the answer is
can,
no.
but the answer is actually yes.
Right. Yeah. You could make
Because
that happen.
we don't need a marsh to grow papyrus.
Yeah. Go science.
Yeah. Yay, Amazon. Can reeds thrive without water? I mean,
No.
No. Okay. No.
Yeah. No.
No, guess not. We all need water.
At least not that I'm aware of, anyway.
Right. While still growing and uncut, they wither more quickly than grass.
Okay.
Not sure the relevance here, but
Right.
Such is the destiny of all who forget God.
Oh, that's what it is.
So perishes the hope of the godless. This is pissing me off.
Yeah.
I do not.
Apparently, we're destined for, withering and dying.
I don't like that they keep hammering this guy over the head with, you brought this on yourself. Just beg God. This it makes me so angry.
Yeah.
What they
But moreover, God's letting this happen.
Yeah.
So.
The God in this story?
Yeah.
Still a dick.
Yeah.
What they trust in is fragile. What they rely on is a spider's web.
Okay.
They lean on the web, but it gives way. They cling to it, but it does not hold. They are like a well-watered plant in the sunshine, spreading its shoots over the garden. It entwines its roots around a pile of rocks and looks for a place among the stones.
Okay.
This is like a really bad,
yeah.
Get to the point, guy.
Right. Yeah. What are you trying to say, man?
But when it is torn from its spot, that place disowns it and says, I never saw you. Surely its life withers away, and from the soil, other plants grow.
Yeah, the ones that worship God.
I guess. I don't really.
Who cares?
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
Surely God does not reject one who is blameless or strengthen the hands of evildoers. Surely not.
But he does.
We don't have a whole fucking book so far of what we've read that just undoes that entire sentence.
Right. This doesn't do much for God,
No.
We're sitting here talking about, they want to, these people right here, right? They're like, God never does anything bad or wrong.
Yeah.
So he's obviously correct in whatever his assessment is. But literally, this entire book is about him doing bad and wrong to prove a point to Satan.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Why are you trying to fuck with Satan?
Right.
Let him believe what he wants to believe.
You're
whatever.
Literally doing bad and wrong for the sake of doing bad and wrong.
Exactly. He will yet fulfill. Oh, wait. Let me start over. He will yet fill your mouth with laughter. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just did. Yeah, with
and
laughter.
Your lips with shouts of joy. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
I'm a child.
Yes.
Your enemies will be clothed in shame.
Okay.
And the tents of the wicked will be no more. The end.
Yeah. Aren't you supposed to love your neighbor?
Only sometimes.
Yeah. So these people had enemies back then, right? They had lots of enemies.
They were all
always
enemies.
they're the people from other cultures, enemies. The people that they don't like, enemies.
Everybody, everybody's enemies.
They don't love people. They just
they hate them.
They hate them.
And yeah, I think the Republicans relate to this well.
Well, I think they learned from God.
Yeah.
I mean, God hates people.
Yep.
He hates his own people. So
yeah.
Remember that time when he said he was like, "I hate you guys the least."
Right? Yeah. You piss me off less than others do.
Yeah. I'm like, wow.
But remember that other time when he genocided the planet?
Yeah.
Or at least the Middle East.
Right.
Or at least that corner of the Middle East.
Sure. Yeah. That little dot on the map.
Yeah. He genocided them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all the animals too, because fuck it.
Right.
Any animal that didn't make it on the boat.
Right.
Which, was entire species worth.
Do you know how many people literally believe that's a factual story?
Yes, and it
makes me so angry when I hear people just like, but they did. There's proof of. Don't you know there's proof? I'm like,
my parents.
You're talking about that fake fucking proof that has been debunked a million times over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please tell me how you know this is true.
And then explain vaccines to me while you're at it.
Right? It's just so tiring sometimes when people have these ideas that are just so not based in reality.
They're tiresome.
They really are.
Yeah.
All right. You said that was it, right?
That was it.
Okay, so that was Job chapter 8.
Sure as fuck was.
And we will be back tomorrow with
Job chapter 9.
All right, guys, we'll see you then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe, leave an Apple review, join us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Today Tix is your one-stop shop for theater tickets with the best prices on tickets to Broadway and beyond. Today Tix has Broadway tickets up to 40% off, which makes it easier than ever to see that show you've always wanted to see, or discover something you'll love just as much. Book your tickets in advance or even day of if you're feeling spontaneous. Visit todaytix.com/comedytix or download the Today Tix app today and get $20 off your first purchase with code COMEDYTIX.